Hi guys, it's Kelly. We all know that entertaining can be stressful in general, but crunch time, those last couple hours before everybody gets there, is definitely the most stressful of all. So I've got 5 go-to party tips to help you get your house together in a flash. Because when I've got guests coming over, I want my home to look beautiful and feel warm and welcoming, and the last place I want to be is hanging out in the kitchen. So these 5 tips are really gonna help. Tip number 1, music. This is always my most important tip for any party. Whether you're having 2 people or 50 people, you've gotta have great music in the background to set the vibe. I can't tell you how many times I've been at a party and everybody's just kind of standing around talking to each other in utter silence, and it's actually kind of awkward. You gotta have great music. So I actually like to create a playlist specific to my guests that are coming over. Maybe they love indie rock, maybe they love oldies, maybe I want a salsa vibe that night. Whatever it is, it doesn't take long at all to just throw together a quick playlist, and then the good thing is I can pop in my music and listen to it while I get everything else ready. Tip number 2, you gotta have a clean house when people are coming over. And I don't know about you, but I don't always have time to run around and do a full deep cleaning before a party. So that's where my Windex Touch-Up Cleaner comes in. First thing I do is hit the bathroom. I wanna make sure I wipe down all the surfaces really well. I'm gonna clean the sinks, any surface area. I wanna get the sink faucets and the handles. I'm gonna get the mirror, maybe the top of the toilet. I just wanna make sure everything's clean and smelling fresh and ready for my guests. Tip number 3. Once my house is clean, I want to add a little pizzazz, and flowers and candles are the perfect way to do that. So get yourself some flowers. I actually like to create groupings of a similar color scheme, so I buy a few different flowers in that color, and then you want to mix and match sizes and heights and vessels. And this doesn't have to be $50 worth of roses. You can just buy some inexpensive flowers in a pretty color, you can mix and match them, you can actually even just go out and get some greenery from your yard. The idea is just to bring something fresh and beautiful from the outside inside. It really adds a lot of warmth to your house. And of course, candlelight. Everybody loves candlelight. It just looks so beautiful. It creates a really nice atmosphere in your house. So just set them all around in various places. Plus, it makes your house smell great. Can't beat that. Tip number 4, prep your appetizers ahead of time. This is a big one. Like I said, the last place I want to be when my guests arrive is hanging out in the kitchen, trying to fumble through the cabinets and figure out what trays I'm going to use and then get my food all prepped while I want to be talking to people and hanging out. So, a couple hours ahead of time, I get all my serving platters out and my trays, figure out what food is going to go on which tray. Then you want to take your ingredients, get them washed, sliced, diced, prepped, arrange all of your food on the trays, and then you can cover it with cellophane and pop them in the fridge. Then for any hot appetizers, you want to make sure you get your oven preheated. When it's ready to go, you can pop your appetizer in there. That way, when your guests arrive, you can take everything out, arrange it on the tables around your house. Your guests have delicious food to munch on, and you can be hanging out with them, enjoying instead of working away in the kitchen. And finally, tip number 5, you want to create a great drink station. Find a spot in your house where everyone's naturally going to congregate and get all your supplies set up. I start with a big tray, I put out a bucket of ice, I get a big jug of water ready to go, lay out whatever drinks you think your guests are going to enjoy. Then you want to put out some different size glasses, and then a few extras. Maybe some pretty flowers, maybe a bowl of nuts to munch on, a little bowl of lime wedges. The idea is to just get everything laid out, set up, and ready to go, so that when your guests arrive, they can walk over and help themselves to a drink. They don't have to ask you for one, and they don't have to dig through your cabinets in the kitchen. It just looks really pretty, it's really welcoming and inviting, and it definitely gets the party started. And that's it. These 5 steps are so easy to pull off. With some great tunes and a couple easy steps to help you get organized, you'll be able to sit back, stress-free, and enjoy your party.